Hello, this is Seth Welling. I've got an unboxing video for you today. Now let's commence with the unboxing. I've been waiting for this one for a while. What I'm unboxing is a new gimbal, cell phone gimbal. Steadicam Volt. Yeah. I was a backer on Kickstarter for this thing in March. And it just arrived like after I got back from Tucson. Had to hold off on it because I needed some time to actually make a video about it. And I think how it's gonna go is I'm gonna unbox this and I'm gonna have to set up later because I have weights and stuff that need to be dialed in. According to the backers on Kickstarter, they were angry because the Steadicam Volt arrived in stores before the backers let me get. So I went to Best Buy. That was like the 11th and September 11th. They had these units in store. So it was really kind of not good that Tiffin decided to do a rollout for everyone and then screwing over the backers like me. You gotta be careful about companies that do that. That's not the way to run a Kickstarter campaign. And maybe company like Tiffin makes lens filters and stuff like that. Maybe they shouldn't be able to do a Kickstarter campaign because it was originally intended for smaller companies like the one my friend Rose has. She invented a competitor to the boosted board called the scooter board, and it's a cross between a kind of like boosted board and a razor. That's what I used to call it. But it's better because you only need to use one hand on it. It's got like a cane type of handle. But that's coming because I'm going to back my friends and hopefully an interview with her is coming because I want to interview her for my Steps to Success series. That's stalled right now because everyone's busy. Okay, on with unboxing. Okay, so you got this guide on top. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is going to tell you how to set it up. I got the one with extra batteries or whatever. I spent extra because, you always want batteries. I think that'll help. This is a charging station. These are the batteries. They kind of look like there's iron batteries, maybe shorter. I want to get a Zion. Maybe I'll do that later. Oh, these magnetic things go off. These are counterweights. They're metal. They're good quality. They're also magnetic. The bottom one you have to screw in, it's got a thread The other ones are magnetic. Overall, this is like blown in styrofoam. It's a good quality. The battery charger. Oh, see, the battery charger is about this. Plugs in. You're gonna have to have this is like a screwdriver. Checking to see if I got everything out. Oh yes. This is a GoPro mount. I really only have a GoPro session, so I'm not gonna use that. Here I am shooting on the Steadicam Volt. And it's got every single weight on it. And it looks good, let me tell you. Yeah. This is in selfie mode, and it works. When I looked up a lot of videos, like, as to why it wasn't working, said that it required two-handed operation, and I don't know, I have it on one hand. Seems pretty good. I have to practice with it. I don't know how practical this thing is, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I think my iPhone is a little too big for it. I'm still worried about this arm down here. And arm down here just hanging. It's not stabilizing anything. I think I'm gonna take it off. So, yeah, let me just go back to the, yeah, that's pretty stable. So after testing the Volt out for an extended period of time, I think that this gimbal is overloaded by the iPhone 7 Plus. And you balance it, but it's gonna be always wanting to kind of wobble. It's not back heavy. You can adjust it, but as soon as you walk, it's gonna be difficult. As soon as you move, maybe it's better. I like the way it balances. See? Smooth. So we're gonna check it out on my Samsung. Now, it's powered on with the Samsung, and it's much more balanced. Just a side note, this little stabilizer, I couldn't get it to work with this little doohickey right here. Couldn't work with the doohickey here, so I just left it, and that may be why it doesn't like my iPhone, but this is pretty stable. See. I can do it in selfie mode, and I can move around. The good thing about this is that it's more natural. It doesn't have an electric stabilizer. It just works on your hand, but if you let go, gonna do this. See, so there's what's working. Yeah, and when I bought this, I was worried about the selfie mode, but it just likes to go into selfie mode. So I haven't practiced that much with it, but it seems pretty stable. So I would buy this if you want a real cinematic light gimbal. I would like to see how this thing stacks up to with a GoPro, or I also want to try a Sony RX0 on it, because then that would be really good, because it just makes it more like my G7X. That's the experience I really want. The cell phone thing is nice, and it gives a good image, but you know, it's not the experience I want. I want a full camera with a real sensor, and I'm thinking the RXO with the adapter for GoPro the Sony adapter for GoPro will be the thing to beat. It will be better than the DJI. I like the DJI. I went on vacation with the DJI mobile, but I think this is better in certain applications. It's not as small. It doesn't pick up as small. And you need to keep track of the weights, because I'm using all the weights, and this thing is stable. So, and I don't know what to do with this. But other than that, I'm satisfied. So if you like this video, see, I can even use it left-handed. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe below, and visit my links in the dialog box. They help me out. Have a good day. Have a happy holiday season.